We're back in the Canadian Hockey League. Last time I decided to combine the CHL with My Little Pony. It's free to watch on YouTube by now. So if you want, you can watch it. We're going to do it again. But this time, with the Cutie Mark Crusaders. At this moment, I just realized something. I can't have pony versions of the characters. I need to do humans. Yeah, that's what I just realized. So today we're gonna do the human designs of the ponies. Since we're doing the Cutie Mark Crusaders, today's honorable mentions will be other foals and fillies in the series. First is the Western Hockey League, which again, it's not gonna be confusing with two Chiefs teams, but let's get on the way. I'm laughing myself silly tonight. Anyway, with Apple Bloom first, we have the Chilliwack Chiefs. Chilliwack is a young team that's perfectly looking to fill in for Apple Bloom's personality. So yeah. Last time we put Starlight Glimmer on the Victoria Royals, but she's too old for this video. Our foal is a young male character in My Little Pony. Like a young horse. Male. Fillies are young female horses. For Scootaloo we have the Victoria Royals. I mean, yeah, it only makes sense. For Sweetie Belle, we have a perfect fit. The Wenatchee Wild. Did that look like it came from straight out of the Everfree? Of course, we have the WHL's honorable mentions. Yeah, we're gonna do honorable mentions again. I can't help myself, you know. Doing these concepts takes a lot of time, and it's a lot of work for me to make and set up. So yeah. Button Mash is our first character. I used to believe that this is the only one in the video that I used to think was an off-season I made. And yeah, let me just tell you, the team I chose went through an identity crisis deciding which league they had. 3 giant hats. It's pretty obvious. They were founded in 1966, left for the SJHL in 1969, and returned to the WHL in 1970. Basically, talk about identity crisis. That's what Button Mash had when he went to Ponyville for the first time. The Ontario Hockey League is my region, so it's no joke. I choose some good names. Apple Bloom is first again. Well, because I think you know why. I'm trying to keep the Crusaders in alphabetical order this time. For Apple Bloom, we have the Brantford Bulldogs. Yeah, do not ask. For Scootaloo this time, I had to get creative. So I chose the North Bay Battalion. Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask. But surprisingly enough, the Drummondville Voltigeurs logo did not get the last time his concept video age restricted. That's insane. I mean, it does have a weapon, but why? I don't understand what's wrong with it. Sweetie Belle was pretty obvious. The Ice Dogs. I mean, come on, when she has those ears in this image I found for her concept image, which I just find way too cute. It looks like the Ice Dogs. Sadly, we couldn't do a Colts joke for this. But don't worry, because this is where the honorable mention comes in. Silver Spoon. And yeah, you have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's right. I did the Berry Colts. And you wouldn't think I'd leave the Wonder Colts jokes out of today's video, would ya? Anyway, huge credits to Triangle 5280 for the concept of the whole series. Just so we're on the same page. As he did this first with Mario and the NFL 6 months ago. As of the day I filmed this, which is August 7th. Anyway, in the QMJHL, is where we end the video today. Last time we put Maud Pine on the team. She's too old for this video as well. So for Apple Bloom, it's no joke where we put her on the St. John Sea Dogs. For Scootaloo, I put on the Newfoundland Regiment. I forgot the Arcade Basilisk Titan renamed to the Newfoundland Regiment. Forgive me. Sweetie Belle is our last name here. And for her, well, I think it's pretty obvious we do the Charlottetown Islanders. I mean, where does it all go wrong when you put Sweetie Belle in Charlottetown? That's a fair point. And for the QMJHL honorable mention, if Rowdy was a filly, she'd hit the impots, but Diamond Tiara is another fancy person. So behold, Diamond Tiara and the Quebec impots. Like, what kind of a silly duo would this be if I didn't put Diamond Tiara on the Quebec impots? And you thought I was going to do button mash somewhere else. Or maybe not in this video. Guess what? Button mash ain't a Crusader. Now I know what a lot of you are thinking. Where's Babs? Isn't she a Cutie Mark Crusader? Well, for Babs, it's different. I'm only doing the rounds from Ponyville. And Babs is from Manhattan, so she didn't perfectly fit today's video. This lineup emphasizes what the Cutie Mark Crusaders represent, rather than being just our most decorated clubs in all of hockey. The teams I chose are ones that are building towards bright futures, much like the Crusaders are in My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Also, guys, I think I might do the Royal Family next, so subscribe if you want to see that. Anyway, take care, everybody.